Hi YouTubers, welcome back to the shop. This was left in my garden. Not sure who by, and I guess by the colour of that, it's a piece of red cedar. Let's turn it up, see what it looks like. Just going to do a very simple little goblet. So I'm going to set that between centres. First thing I'm going to do is put a tenon on that end and get it in my forge or chuck. Very quickly rough that down with a roughing gouge. So I've come in there with my skew chisel. I'm just taking some peel and cuts across there, and you see the difference in the finish. Lovely colours coming through there. Much better finish, just a little bit on there. Let's take a bit more. Well, that turned in pretty well. Alright, what we'll do, we'll have a goblet on there, we'll have a thin stem there, we'll have a base on there. I'll make sure it's turned up nice and tight. Now, the biggest problem I'm going to have, because I'm turning a long way away from that chuck, there's going to be a lot of leverage on that. And if I keep that in there, I should be very surprised. We'll have the goblet to around there, we'll have the stem down to around there, and the base will be there. And just come in there. Just give that a bit of a taper. There, goblet. I'm going to do the same on that end, just gently round that over. So that was the whole of the goblet has been hollowed. I've sanded it and I've applied sand sealer on there, and now what I want to do is turn the stem and the base. So I've made that cone up that will fit over the top of my revolving centre, and it will fit nicely down inside of that cup and that just hold everything nice and secure. I'm just using my skew chisel here just to make a couple of clean-up cuts, as that was running slightly off centre. It had moved ever so slightly, and that will just put it back to running to true. So then another clean-up cut coming back the other way, just a nice peeling cut. Get that running back into true and give me a really nice finish on there at the same time. And that, as you can see, that just defines the base of the goblet. So now I've got my 3/8 spindle gouge, and I'm just going to rough this down where the stem is. Just gently take that wood away. Just take this down. I didn't actually draw anything out here, I just made this up as I went along. You can, if you have a look on things like Roman or Greek, some of their pottery. I mean, I think they knew a thing or two about pottery. But if you have a look at those, they'll give you some very good ideas of what sort of shape and how delicate you can get with the different finials and spirals. But it's really just a matter of just coming in there, just gently taking all that away. So I just did all this by eye really. Just taking some of that thickness of the base away, just to get things back into context, because you do want, although the base needs to be quite big, it does need to be narrow at the bottom, just to give it that nice classical shape. So there, I'm just taking some of the base away. I am quite pleased with that now, and just making a couple of tidy up cuts. This wood was ever so dry. I noticed when I stopped that, some of the ridges at the top, they had split away slightly. So I just had to go back in very delicately and just tidy them up. So that's all done now, and I'll just get to sanding. That did sand up incredibly well, but the dust that came off of there was incredible. So I'll just get that down now. I'll just sand that down and then apply some sand and cedar and some wax. That was pretty good, that. That's nice. That's very nice. A bit of wax. I'm pleased with that one. Well, there we go, YouTubers. Nice little quick project. Not sure what wood that is, although I'm guessing it's red cedar. I can't think what else we'd have around here that'd be that colour. My whole workshop's now covered in red sawdust. Quite a pretty little piece. Just a little quickie. Beautiful finish on there. Incredible. That does sound up really well. Lovely inside, very light, very delicate. Well, I've been Steve Howe as always, and I've had another great afternoon in my workshop, and I'll catch you all next week. You take care of yourself. Bye bye.